Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's Tuesday review video, we're going to be looking at the Mario Badescu Buffering Lotion. Now I want to start off this video with the biggest disclaimer of all disclaimers. I review a lot of products on my channel, and the general theme that I want you to take from them all is that just because something works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you, and of course the opposite is true. If it doesn't work for me and you love it, that's fine, but that is especially true with skincare, because everybody's skin is so different and reacts so differently to things. What works for me might not work for my sister, might not work for my mom. You know, my mom loves Proactive and she used it for years, and I just found that it dried my skin out. You know, like, everybody's skin is different. But when I bought this during the Sephora VIB sale, a couple people had commented that they wanted a review of this and the acne products in general that I had picked up, so I thought I would start here and talk to you here. So my skin it started, honestly, when I was about 18. I didn't have acne like at all before that. I made it through most of my teen years with pretty great skin, and then just like, woof. And it's not even like little poppable zits. They're like cysts. Like, they're like a big tumors that grow out of my skin and hardly ever even come to the surface. They're usually just big swollen things, and they especially happen around my period. So right now, you can sort of see the bump on my head here. This one yesterday was out like a goose egg. My younger sister actually thought I had hit my head. And then this one is significantly smaller than it was, but this was also like morph. So yesterday I went to work with like morph and like morph, and it was great. And then a couple of days before that I had a big one over here that you can still see the redness for. This is what I have the demo of using this for, but this one was not quite the same, but yeah, so believe me when I say I understand the acne. People tell me all the time on YouTube that my skin looks nice, and I think the reason you think my skin looks nice is because I don't get like the sort of visible red acne. Instead, I get looking like I have the mumps, pretty much. So we're going to take a look at the Mario Badescu drying lotion on the Sephora website first. Mario Badescu is available at Sephora, but only online. So if you want to get it, you can get it there, but you can also get it other places. I think Well.ca has Mario Badescu, and I know Ulta has it in the States, I'm pretty sure. So this is the Mario Badescu Buffering Lotion. It retails for $23 Canadian. What it is, a niacinamide and zinc oxide solution that targets large under-the-surface bumps. Skin type, normal combination, oily. Skincare concerns, acne and blemishes and oiliness. Formulation, lightweight liquid. Highlighted ingredients, niacinamide. It improves the look of troubled skin. Zinc oxide absorbs excess oil and purifies pores. It's free of parabens. It's also cruelty-free. This is a lightweight, quick-absorbing solution that works overnight to help reduce the appearance of existing bumps. Soothing ingredients help rebalance skin and improve the look of troubled areas. How to use. Use every evening as needed. Shake well before use. Apply 1 to 2 drops onto clean fingertip, then pat directly onto affected areas. Do not apply anything on top, such as moisturizer or night cream. So this product is one of those that is definitely like a separated type thing that you really have to shake. The sort of white powdery stuff settles on the bottom, and then the rest of it's a liquid, so before you use it, you really have to shake it up. And then what I do, actually, is because I find when I pour it onto my hands, it sinks into my hands. So I actually have a candle lid that I use as a palette, and I just make sure it's sterile, and I just put a drop or two on there, and then I dab my finger onto that, and then put it on my skin that way, so that it's not just going directly onto my hands. Some people have a really big issue with alcohol on their skin. They just don't like it. They're really against it. You know, that's fine. Do you if you want, but alcohol, like legit isopropyl alcohol, is the first ingredient in this. So it smells like alcohol, so if you don't like that, don't do it. I would never put alcohol all over my face, but putting it directly onto a zit, I don't mind, because what does that alcohol do? It dries things out, right? And that's what I want to do, is I want to dry zits out. Something I don't like about this, but it did say that it's good for normal, combination, and oily skin. It didn't say dry skin, and I'm assuming that's because of the high alcohol content in here. It's going to dry your skin out. So I find that when I put this on acne a couple of nights in a row, I really get sort of flaky in that area, which I noticed on my chin today especially. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. And I don't like that you can't put night cream on over top of it, because in theory I would just put this on, let it soak in, and then go in with my night cream. But I've been really trying to do this good. So I have to say, one of the worst things about my acne is that once it comes, it's here to stay. It doesn't just stay for the duration of my period. A big zit, like one of the big sort of tumors I had on my chin or up on my forehead on either side, really, once it comes, it's there for the next month, maybe 3 weeks. Something up to that extent. So by using this every night of the past couple of days, I am so surprised at how quickly this has gone down. I've never had a product before that dramatically reduced the size of one of those big chin cystic acnes this fast before. I'm trying very hard not to be biased because I do wish it was faster. It's been like 3 days at this point, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. Hi, so I was just setting up to shoot another Tuesday review video, but I thought I should give you an update on the chin zit. So I got this zit about 2 weeks ago at this point when I was on my period, and I've been using that Mario Badescu stuff consistently in the beginning and not so much now because it was making my skin around the acne kind of dry and flaky. And so the zit is most definitely still there, but it's pretty much flat. It's only raised a little bit, and I mean, like, I'm wearing hardly any coverage right now, so you can see it a little bit. So I definitely think the Mario Badescu product helped with that initial sort of big swollenness and healing that. Maybe if I had kept using it, it would help heal this faster. But I would rather the little red spot than like dry, flaky, nasty acne, you know? I'm gonna say that it definitely did help speed up the heal time of this zit. It wasn't a miracle. I mean, like, you know, it didn't do magic, but without that, it definitely would have taken more than 2 or 3 days to get down from that big honker that it was to begin with to something much more manageable and also coverable if I had bothered. So I'm gonna say it definitely helped, but like I said, it's not magic. So that's my final thoughts. Like, I just hate these zits because they never come to the surface, so you never get the satisfaction of like them popping themselves. Or me popping them, like, let's be honest. I'm not gonna lie to you, I pop my zits sometimes. You're not supposed to, but I do it anyway. It's unpoppable because it's so deep in there, and it's just like, I've never had something that actually sort of sped up the healing. That's my one complaint, is I expected this to be like a legitimate miracle because all the reviews on the Sephora website, like, it's got 5 out of 5 stars, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's a miracle. I mean, it's just kind of speeding up the healing of my zits. It hasn't, like, made them go away overnight, and it hasn't, like, completely gotten rid of my acne, but it is speeding up healing those big underground zits. And the worst part about those zits is not that I look like I have the mumps, it's that they're painful. So the faster we can make them go away, the better. So if this 1 ounce bottle is $23, I've been using it every day for the past week pretty much, and it's, you know, barely gone. I would say that this is definitely worth the $23 if you get acne like me. Like, because you're only literally using a drop per zit, right? So I think if you really struggle with that deep underground acne, I mean, it's really worked for me. I really recommend it, and so far from the couple of things I've tried, I really like Mario Badescu skincare, and I like that it's inexpensive. Like, with the exception of The Ordinary, Mario Badescu was the most inexpensive skincare line at Sephora, and most inexpensive by far. Like, when I was looking for an eye cream, the Mario Badescu one was $23, I think, like probably the same price as this. The next one up was like 50-something. Seriously? Seriously? So anyway, I definitely recommend trying this out. Like I said at the beginning of this video, everyone's skin is very different, so maybe it worked for me and it won't work for you. You can only find out by testing it. But I really like it, and I really do feel like it's helped speed up the healing process of my big under-the-skin pimples. Do I think this is the end-all and be-all of healing those? No. I think we can still get better. I think we can still find something that will heal them faster, because the fact that I still have, like, what's going to be a week to a week and a half between my zit starting to form and it going away, like, I feel like that's dumb. But it's better than the 3 weeks to a month I was handling them before. Anyway, I hope this video made sort of sense and you now understand my thoughts on the Mario Badescu Buffering Lotion. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and you subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye!